Hey beautiful Hair Lounge community, welcome back to the Hair Lounge. Angelina here to give you the most genius life hack when it comes to greasy hair. Stay tuned and I'll tell you what that life hack is and you're gonna think, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? All right, let's get into it. If you've ever suffered from greasy hair, you know how hard it is to try to get rid of that grease. I've done tons of videos on how to use like a clarifying shampoo or an apple cider vinegar rinse on your hair, and I've had tons of different hacks to really try to help with that. If you do not know how to properly shampoo your hair, click the link up there. That really does help remove a lot of buildup on your scalp or oil. But that's not my hack. You guys want to know what it is? I like to call it the double shampoo or double washing. Like I said, seems super easy. But if you have super greasy, oily dandruff on your scalp, you need to use 2 shampoo sessions all in one to be able to help get rid of that grease or oily hair. I want you to stay to the very end of this video because I'm going to tell you who needs to be doing this on their hair. So what you're going to do, the first shampoo is all about really breaking up the oil, getting the dirt off your scalp, really massaging it into your scalp to help loosen it up. Sounds gross, but to help loosen it up. You're gonna rinse, and then that second shampoo is gonna help wash it out of your hair. I've had so many of you reach out to me saying, "And nothing's worked. What clarifying shampoo should I use? My hair's still greasy, or I still feel like I have a buildup on my hair. Nothing's working for me." This double shampoo or double wash is a game changer. I personally don't have super oily or greasy hair, but I don't wash my hair super often. So when it's time for me to start washing my hair and I need to start off with that fresh, clean hair, I always double shampoo. So this isn't just for oily hair or greasy hair. Like I said, yes, this is mostly for those people. But if you don't like to wash your hair every day, you need to be using the double shampoo to help with getting all that extra dirt, dry shampoo, or anything off of your scalp. So don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, now is a perfect time to hit that red subscribe button. And as always, I love seeing my new subscribers joining the Hair Lounge community, so don't hesitate to hit that button. All right, let's get into how to start washing your hair. I'm gonna take you over to the shampoo bowl and I'm gonna show you. I haven't washed my hair for a few days, so it's time for a fresh, clean, new hair wash, and we're gonna do it together. So I'm not gonna repeat the things that I've already told you on how to properly shampoo your hair. Like I said before, click the link up above. It'll tell you exactly how to properly shampoo your hair. I'm just gonna show you how to do the double wash. Very similar to how to normally shampoo your hair, but we're gonna do one extra one. So that first shampoo is not going to be super thorough. It's just really gonna be to loosen up the oil or the dirt on your scalp. If you have super oily hair, I would suggest using a really cleansing shampoo. This one is by Mitchel. It is a daily deep cleansing shampoo. So it's similar to a clarifying shampoo, but you can use it daily. It's not gonna dry out your hair as much, but this is really, it's called heavy hitter for a reason. It's really gonna cleanse that scalp and make sure you are starting off super fresh. So get your hair wet, make sure you get a super good lather, and all we're gonna do is focus on our scalp. Get a couple pumps, really loosen up the scalp, use the pads of your fingers to really massage in your scalp. Then we're gonna rinse. Ready? As you can see, I'm using the pads on my fingers and we are just massaging that all over. You want to make sure you're feeling bubbles all throughout your scalp. And if you do have super oily hair, you will notice not as many bubbles when you get to the very oily pieces. So for example, I'm kind of a sweater at night. I get super hot at night. So at the nape of my neck, I notice I don't get as many suds. So make sure if you are noticing that anywhere on your scalp, whether that's the crown, the nape of your neck, or the front, you want to make sure you are feeling all that lather, all those bubbles everywhere. So, like I said, this first shampoo is all about loosening up that dirt. As always, in the comment box, I will leave all the things that I tell you that you need to get in the description box. Another thing you can get is a silicone scalp massaging brush. I do not have one of those, but I will pop up a picture right now so you know exactly what I'm talking about, and leave a link in the description box. Now we're gonna rinse this. As you notice, I didn't pull it through the ends, I didn't do anything, I was just focusing on my scalp. We're gonna rinse and we're gonna go to the double shampoo. Okay, now with the double shampoo, it's all about really removing all of that dirt, oil, and buildup. So with this one, you are still gonna focus on shampooing that scalp, getting the pads of your fingers really worked into all that oil and debris, but then you're gonna run it in through your ends and make sure you're getting all of that dirt and debris out of the mid shaft. Then you're gonna rinse super well. That is one thing a lot of people forget to do, and it creates that feeling of buildup on your hair. So make sure you are completely rinsing. Do not feel any bubbles in there whatsoever. And you kind of want it to feel squeaky clean. So let's start with that double shampoo. This is the life hack you need in your life if you have very greasy or oily hair. You will notice on this double shampoo, on the second shampoo, you're gonna get a lot of suds. And like I said before, all those suds tell you that you have removed a lot of that buildup or that oil or grease already off your scalp. As you can see, I have a lot more suds than what I did on that first shampoo. And now we are gonna take all of this shampoo and we're gonna run it into our ends. Really kind of focusing and getting it all the way through that mid shaft. You don't have to focus on the tips of your hair as much. It's just really to kind of break it up all the way through the mid shaft where a lot of that oil likes to hide. But look at how much suds I have. This literally is telling you that my hair is squeaky clean. Now it's all about rinsing very, very well. I will tell you, if you have greasy hair, many of you may think you do not need conditioner, but especially with this double shampoo, your hair is very, very clean. We removed a lot of that oil, buildup, and grease off your hair. So conditioning is very, very important because you pretty much dried your hair out. So make sure you are using a good moisturizing conditioner. Again, if you watched my how to properly shampoo your hair, you know conditioner is mostly for your mid shaft and ends. So really focus it on the mid shaft and ends. Whatever is left over on your hands, you can run it through your scalp a little bit if you feel like that is dry. And then again, rinse very, very well. Once I'm finished rinsing that conditioner out, we will head back to my station and I will tell you who needs to start using this life hack on their hair. I cannot wait for you guys to try this amazing life hack on your own hair if you suffer from super oily or greasy hair. Now let's talk about who needs to start doing this. Say if you go longer than 3, maybe 4 days of not shampooing your hair, you should be double shampooing when it's time to shampoo your hair. Or if you use dry shampoo excessively, and I say excessively, say every day you're spraying dry shampoo in your hair, or if you are a product, I will say it, if you like to use a lot of product on your hair, when it is time to wash your hair, you probably need to incorporate a double shampoo or a double wash day when you are washing your hair. Another thing is if you suffer from dandruff. I have quite a few clients who suffer from dandruff and they feel like maybe their hair is dry or their scalp is dry and that's why they have dandruff. Not necessarily. Sometimes dandruff is caused by excessive oil on your scalp that just gets clogged up and it creates dandruff. So you may need to really start doing the scalp brushing that I've talked about previously in some of my other videos on how to properly shampoo your hair. Start doing scalp brushing and then doing the double shampoo. It's really gonna help loosen up that dandruff and really get all of that sebum off of your scalp. And honestly, it might really help the dandruff that you have been suffering. Now let's talk about the people that probably shouldn't do this. If you have super dry hair, naturally, say you're blonde, and I say blonde meaning you go get blonde hair and you pretend like you're blonde and your ends are dry, you notice kind of breakage on your ends, you probably shouldn't do a double shampoo on your hair because you are already suffering from dry hair and this will dry your hair out even more so. Or say you have curly hair. Curly hair naturally is already dry. So if you don't suffer from a greasy scalp or anything like that and you have curly hair, don't do the double shampoo. You don't want to remove all that oil off of your scalp when you have curly hair. Curly hair has a really hard time producing oil as is, so you do not want to do the double shampoo on your hair. But I will tell you, if you notice like you have product buildup or after you shampoo your hair and you dry it and you're like, gosh, I just feel like I still have stuff on my hair, this is going to be a game changer for you. Do the double shampoo, come back, leave me a comment and tell me how amazing it was on your hair because I just know you guys are going to love this if you are suffering from any of those previous things that I talked about before. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you end up liking this video, please give this video a thumbs up before you leave. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and pushes my video out to more people and I greatly appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for watching and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.